Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Eternal Evolution video. Today, I am going to be talking about Emma. We have a content creator contest to talk about our favorite hero in the game, and I am choosing Emma. I think she's a huge part of your early game progression. I'm on my free-to-play account right now, and I just want to talk about why she's my favorite hero. First of all, she looks pretty cool. Big fan of her little rocket rollerblades and her bow and everything. I'm a big sci-fi fan, so I really like the look of Emma. I think she's really cool. She's got these like boosters on her legs, and she has these really cool, almost high heel looking things with some like Iron Man booster rockets going on. And this bow comes apart and looks really cool. And actually, we are getting a skin for her coming soon, so that's going to be really cool. Part of the Christmas event. It's kind of just like a recolor, but definitely has some other cool reasons. Now, the big reason why she is awesome is in the very beginning of the game when you talk about what you're doing for limited tickets, right? So you get Emma in week 2. So it's very important because you get a free copy of her from the Elite chapter. If you can get her evolved to unlock her exclusive, you get another free copy of her. So I think she's super important to go for your first immortal. Some people use Crete as the first immortal. I actually prefer going Emma on my first immortal. I did that on my free-to-play account. Emma was also my first EX30. So I think just because you get 2 free copies of Emma, as long as you can get her evolved a little bit, I think that's kind of what helps you so much in the beginning game. I've done 3 different accounts now. I've used Emma as my first immortal, and the first priority for exclusives and everything. I'm on my free-to-play account right now, as I said, and my very first exclusive 30 was Emma. I think she just has a lot of value. She is super useful in a lot of content in the game. And one of the huge thing that she really helps you out in is Ancient Altar. And if you don't know, Ancient Altar is basically the number one source of limited tickets in the game, as well as the only source of these better gear sets, these 4-piece gear sets, right? So I think Emma is huge in the progression there. She's also huge in the progression in Disa Caves, which is, in my opinion, the most important dungeon as well, because you're going to get gear from it, right? So she's going to help you in Disa Caves. She's going to help you in Altar. She's going to help you, honestly, with any bosses. You can use her in Sinsaro Marsh. I mean, in the beginning, you're going to use her in Story and Soul Mine and everything. So I just think she's essential to early game progression. By far my favorite hero. She's been my favorite hero since week 2 of me trying this game. I just think she looks awesome, and she just has so much application in the game. Just huge for account progression, right? So again, my very first exclusive 30. I have no others on the account yet. It took me almost 2 months. About 2 months to get an exclusive 30, but I have not been doing Wasteland on my free-to-play account as much as I should have. But yeah, I just want to talk about Emma. Now, I'll talk about her a little bit, what she does, and why she's so good, all of that stuff. Now, the first thing that's interesting is she has this weapon activation, right? And whenever this weapon is activated, she's not able to land critical strikes. She has a lot of attack speed stuff in her kit as well. So she attacks fast, gets a lot of hits on the boss, and basically you just want to build her with as much attack as possible. Really cool hero. Love her looks, love her kit. She does a lot of damage, so she's just so cool. So she fires this volley, 6 crossbow arrows. Each one does 210. She's pretty cool because if she kills the target, she will switch to another target, which is really nice. She doesn't... other heroes don't always do that, so it's kind of nice to have that. And yeah, okay. And then she also just does more bombs that explode after a certain amount of seconds. She does this weapon activation, which gives just additional damage to her auto attacks, which is pretty cool. Her auto attacks do a lot of damage just by themselves, so that's why she's really good in a Gluttony set as well. And basically she has a chance to stun. This one you kind of got to build out accuracy if you want to increase the stun rate. You can kind of ignore this for the most part, unless you happen to be able to get to 100 accuracy, which is a bit hard. Again, as I said, her basic attacks do a lot of damage. So when you increase the attack speed, that increases the speed of her basic attacks. They also do more damage, and the more basic attacks you get, the faster you use your ultimate. So another reason why this is a very good set for her. In the beginning, you're just going to use 6 attack sets if you have them. And then once you get a little bit more endgame, you can swap over to the gluttony set. And you just are basically looking for as much attack as possible. You can get a little bit of crit rate. Whenever her weapon isn't activated, she can crit. But this also is useful for proccing things like prototypes. You can use Praying Eyes, which gives her an attack bonus whenever she crits, right? So even if her weapon's activated, I'm pretty sure she can still proc the prototype. So you don't want to focus a lot of crit, but just a little bit is kind of a nice to have. Like if you get a couple, you know, sub stats with a little bit of crit. I must have them somewhere. Here we go. So here's 2 rolls into crit. 1 roll into crit, and then another roll into crit. So kind of a nice to have. You definitely don't want to focus crit. You never want crit rate gloves on her, that's for sure. Always attack gloves no matter what. But yeah, that's Emma. She's awesome. I focused a lot of talents into her. She was my first immortal. I focused all my exclusives into her. I focused all my best gear onto her. So in the beginning, she's just essential for progression. And even endgame, she's super useful. I mean, I'm still using her all the time. She is one of my strongest damage dealers that I have. That's Emma. All right, one other thing. So what type of prototypes do you use for Emma? What type of commanders? All that good stuff. We can definitely go over that. So, and I'll just showcase her real quick. I'll show you her damage and all that good stuff. I got to stop buying so much stamina probably because I'm going to run out of diamonds. Okay, so she's in my main team. Now, you can use Brynhild with her, of course. You could also use Samadhi. I should have a Samadhi somewhere. Oh, I don't have a Samadhi rolled up, huh? Okay. Thought I had one rolled up on this account. So you can use Samadhi if you want, but honestly, I feel like you need to use some other attack speed heroes if you're going to try to use Samadhi. It's unfortunate they don't show you who they work on in here, but there's a bunch of them like Azina, and I mean even Artis is an attack speed hero. Muka, for example. So you can use Samadhi if you want, but I think most people are going to use the Brynhild. Brynhild just means, you know, when she's hitting the same target 3 times, you just do additional attack damage, right? So super useful, especially for her who you build a crap ton of attack. Also works on some other people. But okay. And then as far as prototypes are for Emma, there's a couple different ones you can use. Now, if you're using bot mark like I am, you can use this Vision Stone. This one works on all 4 of my heroes you can see here. You can also use this Praying Eyes one. This is the one I was talking about earlier, but you need to, you know, land a critical strike for this to even work. So actually, I haven't really tried Vision Stone in here. Let's try Vision Stone. I'll show you one run, and I'll kind of just show you Emma's damage compared to other people like Taylor and Botmark and all of those. Okay. All right, we're gonna just hop my Taylor over to the corner, and then we're gonna put it back on auto. Okay. All right, you can see Emma and Taylor doing the most amount of damage right now. We have the decreased defense on the boss, so that means that everyone's gonna basically deal more damage with that prototype I use, which is pretty cool. I'm actually trying that out for the first time. It's a hard one to get, that Vision Stone. It definitely doesn't drop very often, so it's a good one though if you have it. You can see Emma just doing a lot of damage. She's just doing a lot of damage. I don't think the damage that Taylor deals to the beetle counts on that damage screen. I don't think so. Because I think that's why his damage is so low, is because he's focusing that ad right there. Let me see if he shoots the ad right there at the... Like, I'm trying to see if it works, if the attack counts. I can't see. Anyways, Emma blasting. Look at that, 32 million compared to Taylor's 10 million and Sorietta's 13 million. What an insane carry, especially when you get her EX30. But even at EX20, she's gonna do still pretty much just you know, more damage than Taylor, even at EX20. Or they do about the same damage, but EX30 really broken for sure. Okay, so that's Emma. Definitely my favorite hero in the entire game. Just wanted to talk about her again and why she's so important. She's huge for your account and progression, right? I always focus her as my first immortal, and then I usually go to Crete as my second immortal, and then usually, I don't know, Mazrani as my third immortal for triple S's. So, okay, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and sub. Have a great day. See you guys. That's going to be it for the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and sub. Baby Lucas says... Hey guys, hit that like and sub. Woo! All right, have a great day, everyone. See you guys.